Hey guys, TheAirsoftTech here and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 8mm steel bearings by Paragon Armory. They were kind enough to send them over to me for free to test out in my TSG build. So as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of bearings. They're really just a failure point that when they do fail, the failure is fairly catastrophic, and it usually takes your gears along with the bearings and sometimes even the piston when they do go out. So that being said, I'm not typically a big fan of bearings, but Paragon Armory has assured me that these bearings are extraordinarily tough and they should withstand just about anything you throw at them. That being said, I went ahead and installed them into my TSG build because I really like the way that bearings sound when properly shimmed on a high rate of fire gun like my TSG. That being said, these bearings are J-caged, open style flanged bearings. That being said, the bearings themselves are open to the environment of the gearbox shell. Some bearings are closed design, stuff like that. But most really high grade bearings do tend to be open concept bearings. You can buy types of bearings off of different websites that aren't really meant for airsoft guns, but are closed type bearings that are very difficult to lubricate, if not actually almost impossible to lubricate, because usually they come self-lubricated. Anyway, the point is, these bearings are supposed to be really tough. You're supposed to lubricate them yourself, obviously, and do regular maintenance on them. Things I like about these bearings is that they're fairly low profile. Installing them was really, really easy. I didn't have to I didn't have any problems with my gearbox shell and my lower receiver, because a lot of times really tough 8mm bearings are large and they stick out really far outside the gearbox shell and try to press on the inside of the receiver, which means you either have to modify your receiver or get rid of the bearings. But in this case, they slid right in. I didn't have any problems there. I did use a dab of JB Weld on all of the bearings just to secure them in place in the gearbox shell. They do press fit pretty well into a Lonex gearbox shell. So all that being said, you might be able to get away without JB welding them in, but I went ahead and did that because, well, these bearings are going to be here for the long haul. Now, as tough as these bearings may be, if you don't install them correctly, they are destined to fail. That being said, if you are to buy these bearings for your high-stress SSG, DSG, or TSG, make sure that you install them absolutely as close to perfect as possible. And if you want to know how to do that, I have a video on how to shim an airsoft gun as perfectly as you can possibly attain using bushings or bearings. The process is the same, but the degree of detail is a lot higher with bearings than with bushings. All this being said, really the only thing I don't like about these bearings is the fact that they are about 40 bucks. They're not cheap, but really if that's the only con and they last for an extremely long time and they put up with whatever I throw at them, really 40 bucks is nothing in turn for that kind of performance. Alright guys, that's about all I've got for this video today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Airsoft Tech themed content. Like this video and comment down below about your opinion on these bearings in particular, and also generally on your opinion of bearings versus bushings. Let me know what you guys think. You guys probably know what I think, and now you know what I think about these 8mm steel bearings by Paragon Armory. So no video like this would be complete without some sort of demonstration, at least audio demonstration of how the TSG build sounds with these 8mm steel bearings by Paragon Armory installed into the gun. So I'm going to flip it to full auto and we're going to test out how it sounds, and I'm just going to show you guys how nice and smooth it sounds and just nice and crisp. But before that, I'm going to disconnect my microphone so I don't completely destroy your all's ears. So let me do that real quick. Alright guys, that's about all I've got for this video today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Airsoft Tech themed content. Like this video and comment down below about your opinion on these bearings in particular, and also generally on your opinion of bearings versus bushings. Let me know what you guys think. You guys probably know what I think, and now you know what I think about these 8mm steel bearings by Paragon Armory. Alright guys, again, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video of whatever the heck I'm doing next. But until then, stay tuned, techs.